So these allurements, they are, I will say that those who give allurements to attract people to God are not doing a good job. They are, because
But don't you
already
have the
innocent
same thing in
people.
the Shamsara? In Shamsara, where you have this cycle of life and death. Ultimately,
Exactly.
you
That's
want to
why
be one
Chaitanya.
with Brahman.
So I am a follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya
Okay.
Mahaprabhu said that this heaven and all hell is a relative suffering. Heaven also, okay, good pleasure, but it's just relative from earth. Ultimately, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he taught that ultimately you see Lord, just glorify him. That is completely satisfying to the soul. You don't need any heavenly
No, no.
damages
What I
to
meant is,
enjoy
do
or
you believe in
money.
Shamsara, the cycle of life and birth, rebirth?
Exactly,
You believe in that?
reincarnation. Because
Okay. So
yeah,
what
of
will
course.
happen? Hear me out.
Yeah,
What will
yeah.
happen if Amod was not a
Hmm.
good person? What will
Yeah,
happen to
so
him
it's a
in the
very slow
afterlife?
process. Yeah, yeah, exactly, very good answer. If it's a very slow process, it's not immediately that you will get a dog's body or a cat's body like that. Suppose I will tell you, I am a bad person and I go and drink wine, and slowly my degradation will happen, not in one life, two life, three life maybe. And then you will see, for example, there are junkies, like they are drug addict, always eating from the garbage. Their life is just like a dog. They are so horrible, their life, and then next life they will get dog's life. So it is not that in one instant, one birth. It's a very gradual process according to your karma. Karmana netrena, what is it, so this karma factor, is a cumulative from so many births. And like, for example, if you see a mango seed, it will come after maybe 10 years or 5 years. But if
So
you
it's
sow
a
some
form of
other
punishment.
quick, yeah.
So
Hmm?
it's a form of punishment, right?
So now, for example, if you see, I am born in a Hindu family, you are born in Muslim family, somebody is born in Christian. So who, on what criteria did Allah decide that this soul
No,
will be born?
this
Good
this
question. That's a good question. That's a good
this
question, brother.
degeneration you talked about, this degeneration you talked about, from a slow process of
Reincarnation.
degeneration, yes,
Reincarnation.
Yeah.
reincarnation of
Yeah.
degeneration to
Mhm.
a worse state than previous, right? I am asking, is
If
this a
I'm a
form of
bad
punishment?
person,
Is
if
this
I'm
a
a,
form of punishment? Is this a form of
huh?
punishment?
Yeah.
Is this a form of punishment?
See, what is punishment? I'll tell you. Forgetfulness of Supreme Lord is a punishment actually, and then
Yes,
the crime starts there, and then
yes.
you are uh, dwindle in this karma
We,
activity,
we
different
agree.
activity. So that is
We,
punishment.
we agree on that. We agree on that.
Right.
Is it a form of punishment? It is,
They,
right?
it is because he
Yes.
inflicted
Okay.
on himself. The
So
soul
what is the
inflicted on
reward?
himself. Yeah.
What is the reward for being good? What is the reward?
Yeah, so depending on your desire and deserve, what you desire and what you deserve has to come together. I may desire, I want to go to heaven, but I should deserve
So
also.
so if I was to say this is a form of alluring you
Yes,
into
in the
seeking reward.
beginning, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So
many people, but
similarly,
ultimately, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. God. I mean, in the Quran, we are told that God basically is telling us that if you follow my way, if you love me, number one, God tells us, by the way, to love him. In the Quran, there are categorical verses that tell us, that teach us to love God. And love is number one. Okay. Even our Prophet told us that you have to love Allah, your creator, the most, and then love me after that, because I'm the one who brought the message, right? Okay. And then love your parents. Love your parents.